Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we will discuss about the Maxwell thermodynamic relation. This is an important topic from the exam point of view, and about 2-3 questions come either in the NET or GATE exam from these topics, and these type of relations can be easily find out on the base of the thermodynamic square that I have already covered in my previous video. You can watch that. Mainly two type of question can be asked from these topics. That the first type is that they can ask about the relation between thermodynamic variable and variable. See, this is the relation between the thermodynamic variables. Here is the relation between the partial derivative of entropy with respect to volume at constant temperature is equals to partial derivative of pressure with respect to temperature at constant volume. They can give this type of relation and they can ask that whether the given relation is correct or not. We can solve these type of problems based on our thermodynamic square. We will see it later. And the second type of question that can be asked from this topic is that they can ask the relation between thermodynamic function and variable. See, it is the relation between the thermodynamic function enthalpy and volume. It is the relation between partial derivative of enthalpy with respect to pressure at constant entropy is equals to volume. All these two type of problems can be solved on the basis of the thermodynamic scale. First, we will learn how to solve these first type of problems. For that, we have to understand some rule. The first rule is that we have to make a correct path in the thermodynamic sphere based on our question. That I will tell you later how to draw the path. And the second rule is that we have to choose a line just opposite to the drawn path in the thermodynamic sphere. And for the sign we have to understand that numerator will always decide the sign, that whether we have to write a plus sign or minus sign. If an arrow is on the numerator side, then we will take the sign as negative, otherwise we will take the sign as positive. The things will be more clear when we will solve more question. Let's see. Yeah, this is one of the question, and we have to choose the correct Maxwell relation for this problem. Before going to start the problem, we have to draw the thermodynamic sphere that I already drawn, and now we have to follow the three rules that I tell you. The first rule is that we have to draw a path according to question in the thermodynamic sphere. So here our equation is going from entropy, then pressure, and then temperatures. Means it is the partial pressure of entropy with respect to pressure at constant temperature. So we have to draw path according to this question. So we are going from entropy, this is entropy, and then pressure, and then pressure, and then temperatures. So we are going from entropy from here to this side temperature. So we are going like that, from entropy, then pressure, and then temperatures. Understand? So the next rule is that we have to choose the line just opposite to the drawn path. So the line opposite to this is the line, and we have to go in the same direction. Means we have to choose this path, and we have to go like this. So our drawn line is that we write the equation partial differences of volume, then we are going to temperatures with respect to temperatures and constant pressure. So this is the Maxwell relation, but now it is not complete. We have to give the sign also. So we have to mention the sign also, that whether we have to give the positive sign or the negative sign, and the sign is always decided by the numerator. Here volume is the numerator, and whenever there is an arrow sign on the numerator, then we will give negative sign. Here we can see that an arrow is coming towards the volume. Here an arrow is coming towards the volume, so we will give negative sign in the front of the equation. So option 3 is the correct answer. Means the partial derivative of entropy with respect to pressure at constant temperature is equals to the negative of the partial derivative of volume with respect to temperature at constant pressure. You can try one question from the previous exam. The question is from NET June 2012, and the question is, indicate which one of the following relation is not correct. We have to find the incorrect option. So to solve this question, first of all we have to draw the thermodynamic squares that I have already drawn here. So we can check each and every option. So let's try the first option, the partial differentiation of temperature with respect to volume at constant entropy with negative sign. So we will check this first option by using thermodynamic scales. As I already told you, first we have to draw the path according to our question. So here we are going from temperature, volume, and then entropy. So in thermodynamic scale, we will draw our path as temperature, this to volume, and then entropy. So we will go like this. This is temperature. We are going from temperature to volume. Means we are going like this way. And the next rule is we have to choose the sign. The sign will be negative because, as I already told, that sign is decided by the numerator, and an arrow is directing towards the numerator. Here numerator is temperature and an arrow is directing towards the temperature, so sign will be taken as negative. So this will be equals to, we have to choose the line which is just opposite to this side. So the line opposite to this side is this, and we have to go in the same direction. This is the, so we will write the partial differentiation of pressure. Here we are going from pressure to entropy. Means we will write partial differentiation of pressure divided by partial differentiation of entropy at constant volume. Now we have to mention the sign, and the sign here will be positive because we have to see here the numerator only. Here numerator is pressure and there is no arrow on pressure. You can see that arrow is towards the volume, no arrow is on pressure, so there will be sign will be positive. So the first option is correct, and we have to choose the incorrect option here. Similarly we can try this C part also. Let's try C parts. The C part is minus of partial differentiation of entropy divided by partial differentiation of volume at constant temperature. We have to check that whether this given relation is correct or not. So similarly we have to draw the path first in the thermodynamic sphere. The path is going from entropy to volume and then temperature. This is entropy. I'll take this pencil. This is entropy, then volume, and then temperature. So we are going like this side. This side we are going like this, entropy to volume and then temperature. So the second rule is we have to choose the line opposite to this side, and the line is this, and we have to go in the same direction. Means the arrow will be like this. So the answer will be, here we will go like this: pressure, temperature, and volume. So we will write partial differentiation of pressure divided by partial differentiation of temperature at constant volume. Means we will go like this: pressure, volume, and pressure, temperature, and volume. Now we have to decide the sign. Here the sign will be taken as a sign will be taken as positive, because the sign will be decided by numerator and the numerator will be positive here, and here also there will be no negative sign here because sign will be decided by entropy, and there is no arrow on this entropy, arrow is on temperature side, so this sign will be also positive, so this negative will be cancelled out and it will be positive sign. So option C is also correct, and we have to find the incorrect option. Similarly, you can do the remaining two options, you can try, and our answer for this question is answer B, which is the incorrect option. You can try this. And there is one multi-select question from IIT JAM 2015, and the question is, which of the following thermodynamic relations is or are correct? Here a relation I forgot to write this thermodynamic relation, and this is the multi-select question. This question you can try by yourself, and in the next video we will discuss about the relationship between thermodynamic function and thermodynamic variables. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.